You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Friday, October 31st, Halloween. This is James Spann, Alabama's weather. Looking good today. Cold this morning, but we're expecting highs up in the 60s today. There might be a few spotty showers late tomorrow night into Sunday. Let's begin with the upper air look. That deep upper low that was over Alabama a couple of days ago, that's opened up and lifted northeast. And we have a northwest flow aloft, and the sky is cleared. Obviously, nothing on radar close by this morning. So let's check the numbers. Now, we are live at 5:14 a.m. These are not lows. They'll come down a couple of more degrees, but look at the 30s down into South Alabama. In fact, the cold spots here are Troy and Alexander City at 36. Greenville, 37. Atmore on the Florida state line, 38. We've got 40s down to Gulf Shores. Many spots reporting some scattered light frost. But dry air heats and cools very efficiently. We'll be up in the 60s later today. There's the watch warning map. Wind advisories for parts of the northeast United States. A freeze watch for parts of Missouri. Otherwise, things are quiet. And not a single thunderstorm expected across the United States today. Tomorrow, November 1st, beginning of the tornado season here. Keep in mind, in Alabama, tornado season runs from November through May. Could be some thunder on the Texas and Louisiana coasts, but nothing severe. And Sunday, maybe some thunder down around Miami, Key West, Fort Myers, but again, nothing severe. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Friday of next week, not much. And again, there could be a few little spotty showers late tomorrow night or Sunday, but next week at this point looking totally rain-free. So a very calm beginning to the month of November. We'll check the new Drought Monitor. This is the product that is released once a week. It came out yesterday. And obviously we still need rain. Tennessee Valley looks good, but we've got that D3 extreme drought in parts of West Alabama, from near Duncanville down through Greensboro, Demopolis, Linden, and Thomasville. That's, again, that bright red there. In South Alabama, much of the southern half of the state, in a severe drought, which is D2. So still need rain, but prospects do not look good for meaningful rain for the next 7 days. Tropics, we're getting Melissa off the board today. In fact, it should be off the board now. It's not really tropical anymore. It passed west of Bermuda early this morning. And you can see the rest of the Atlantic basin just calm as can be, all the way from the Gulf to the coast of Africa. So once we get Melissa off the board, which will happen this morning, no tropical storms or hurricanes. And obviously, this is not a tropical cyclone now. Again, it's becoming a cold core, high-latitude system that just looks messy. The winds, in theory, are 90 miles an hour, but this will become a cold core North Atlantic post-tropical system today. And no concerns there. So model fans, let's go. European, valid today at 4 o'clock, OZ run. Trough in the northeast, another upper trough coming down through the Midwest. And it's going to be a beautiful Halloween day. After the cold start this morning, highs in the 60s in most spots today, nothing but sunshine. Great night tonight for the trick-or-treaters and high school football. So tomorrow the day will be dry. We'll call it partly sunny. Again, 60s, maybe low 70s in South Alabama. We expect no rain for the Auburn-Kentucky game tomorrow night at Jordan-Hare. However, there could be a few showers over the Tennessee Valley tomorrow night. This is tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. Evidence of a little light rain falling from the shoals over to Athens and Huntsville and Scottsboro. But not much at all. Obviously, moisture very limited. And again, Sunday, we'll mention the chance of a few spotty showers, especially for the northern half of the state, but nothing really widespread, nothing really meaningful. And again, highs for the weekend mostly in the 60s. And that upper trough is on by, and Monday we are dry. And again, we're going to see 30s in a number of spots Monday morning, much like this morning. The high Monday will be in the 60s, close to 70 for South Alabama. Tuesday, dry. Temperatures coming up nicely. Much of the state will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. This is Wednesday, beautiful day, sunny with highs in the 70s. Same thing on Thursday. And a week from today, this is Friday the 7th of November. Pretty good short wave over the southern plain states. We're still dry, evidence there could be some rain with that feature over Missouri and Arkansas. But let's keep going. This is 10 days out, Sunday, November 9th, a new trough forming over the eastern states. And evidence there could be a little, some risk of isolated showers over the Tennessee Valley, but again, it looks like most of that weekend will be dry, the weekend of the 8th and 9th. So here's a look at rain for the next 15 days, valid between now and the 14th of November. Rain amounts a little over 1 inch. The mean, that's the green line. So really the first half of November looking relatively quiet. We could see that's a pretty low number for November. Typically we start to see the frequent storm systems and the weather action begins to pick up. But again, for now it looks pretty calm through mid-November. Temperatures off the national blend of models. Mostly 60s through Monday. Then look at the low 70s in here for the latter half of next week. That'll feel good. But nights will be pretty chilly. Again, tomorrow morning and Monday morning. Many spots will be in the 40s. I know it says 41 on this both mornings, but we'll have that radiational cooling where many of the spots, colder spots, could see some light frost. Latest long-range guidance. This is for November 7th through November 13th. And again, for the cold weather lovers, that's not a good look. Much of the country with temperatures above average, a little above average here, out through mid-November. Hey, how about the sun set last night over the mighty Tennessee River? Just a glorious scene. I was captured, I want to say, down at Mobile Bay at Point Clear, out around the Grand Hotel. But after kind of a cloudy morning and early afternoon, the sky cleared nicely right on cue at sunset for most of the state. And I just love that view there. That's from Section, overlooking the Tennessee River up in northeast Alabama. Just a gorgeous scene. That's the last batch of clouds that were exiting the state there last night. So today I will be at Mount Olive Elementary School for a weather program there in Jefferson County. Look forward to that. And then tomorrow it's a book signing in Albertville. Yeah, come on, Marshall County. 10-1, Sand Mountain Amphitheater. We will have all of the cool weather T-shirts there for weather geeks, dweebs, nerds, dorks, and weenies. We'll have our children's books that are so good for kids that just love weather, or maybe they have a little fear of storms. We've got the book about April 27, 2011, our generational tornado outbreak. All you can do is pray, and much more. So see you there. Albertville, Sand Mountain Amphitheater, tomorrow from 10 until 1. Don't forget to watch us this evening on ABC 3340 News, and you can hear my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 104.7 WZZK. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Friday, and God bless.